1. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Welcome to the Woman's Cave. Oh,
yes.
I'm gonna let you say that. Go ahead, say it.
Welcome to the Woman's Cave. But you know Winona, she's a hog. Like, she does what she does.
I'm not that fat, though.
Okay.
So to be
attention hog.
Oh, yeah, I am an attention hog, and I'm in the room. I'm like, I'm the maven of the moment.
Yes, she's narcissistic. We all know this. I mean, you guys have been following us for a long time. You know. Well, not too long, because we haven't even been doing this a year. You guys have been following us, and we thank you.
Oh, that is so cool. Thank you, guys. Yeah, because I just realized it's only been like 4 months.
So thank you. Thank you guys for following us, and thank you for following our podcast. The people that moved over from our podcast to our channel, thank you for that.
Oh, and that was so cool.
Yeah. Also, you guys, I mean, soon it will be a year since our official launch of our book, like our official party, the book launch party. And thank you guys for being there with us. Like,
only 8 of y'all showed up, so don't even play.
Only 8 people showed up, but from then we built such a big tribe, and I thank you guys. Because, I mean, we have to be thankful for what we have.
That is very true. Okay, we have been bantering for a bit too long. We did this wrong.
Oh, I'm
today.
Jade.
Oh, yes! Well, no.
Did you know we forgot?
Oh, good job, Jade.
Yes, high fives.
Yes, I'm going old school because this is an old problem.
All right, so as you guys know, we are the co-authors and the co-founders of the And I Thought Ladies and the And I Thought series with 11 beautiful ladies.
If you want to hear from all 11 of them in one place, y'all, we got a new book coming out. And I thought
it should be out tomorrow.
It was supposed to be out today, but then they found a glitch, so we have to wait a whole another 24 hours. Anyway, I'm stop whining.
Out tomorrow. Out tomorrow, you guys. Well, if not tomorrow, then by the end of the weekend for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Sure. All right. So, And I Thought Divorce Was Bad with Other Life Lessons.
You see, I'm holding it because I got my nails done.
Yes, you did. And I Thought Being Grown Up Was Easy, which it isn't. And I thought I could juggle it all.
Voila.
And these are available on Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, and as always, if you want your personalized copy, please order it from AndWeThought.com, which is our official website. Thank you guys so much. And
wait, yeah, I would like to explain personalized. Yes, I'm going to interrupt you.
She doesn't like to make money. I was just about to explain what the book's about.
Hold on. All right. So, AndWeThought.com, you know how you said if you want personal, that means I write your name. And then we write in our own handwriting an inscription to you. Okay, go.
So personalized, that's what it is. And some people call these books anthologies, but since we wrote them with the other 11 beautiful ladies, we call them guides to life because we can.
Because we wrote them.
So we can make our own label.
You're not here to listen to us.
No, you're not.
Is not. You know how we don't do smart segues? This is our segue from now on. We don't. Yeah, we're just going to say we're not here to listen to us.
You're not here to listen to us. You're here to listen to our wonderful guests. So, our wonderful guests, please introduce yourself and tell us what you do, because I know it's awesome.
Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for having me today. It's such a pleasure to be sharing space with you again. I enjoyed our interview last time on the summit. So my name's Cailen Ascher. I'm a clarity coach for women entrepreneurs, and I help my clients get really clear on the vision that they have for their life and their business. I help them remove any mindset blocks that are holding them back and keeping them from accomplishing it. And then together we create a really clear plan for feel-good success on their terms. So, success looks different for each and every one of us. So it's really key that we get clear on what it is for us so that we can make a plan to get there.
Would you mind if I make a small joke right here?
Go ahead.
All right. I just wanted to say, actually, it's more of an opinion of mine. Isn't any success a feel-good success?
Yeah, I would
feel like I'm successful.
Yeah, I think the thing is, though, is sometimes success doesn't feel good on the way there. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves. We get really stressed out, worried, anxious. So my goal is to offer support and coaching so that every step of the way feels really good, even when you aren't maybe at the epitome of success that you're picturing.
See?
So Jade is going to sign me up like immediately after we get off of this because about success, and I'm like, what success?
She's always like
where's
that.
The success?
Yeah. But Winona has always been like that, and I just call it the artist in her, because you know how artists are narcissistic and they want it to be huge or not at all. Which any little thing to me, in my personal view, is that any little thing past where you started is a success.
Yeah.
You didn't have to. You didn't have to get it. It wasn't granted to you. You took it. So that's important. Well, that's me.
Yeah. I'd like to also say that on your way to success, is there any steps that we should know that makes it like easier to be like, I'm happy with where I am right now?
Yeah, I think we really do have to, I mean, and it sounds kind of cliche, but really practice gratitude and appreciation for everything that comes our way. I mean, like Jade was just saying, it's so easy to just gloss over those little milestones and think, oh gosh, yeah, that was great, but I didn't do this, or this yet, and totally discount everything that's happening for us. But the truth is, nobody that we're admiring and think, oh my gosh, they're making millions, they're doing fantastic things, they didn't get there overnight. They got there because of these compounding effects of all these small wins. And when we deny ourselves the pleasure of celebrating them, it really just, it stifles the potential for ourselves and for our businesses. And so if we can, and this is something I need to work on as well. You know, like every client you get, every sale you make, like, do something for yourself. Get a manicure, pop open the champagne, go on a date night with your spouse or, you know, a girlfriend, and just have a really fun time on the journey instead of constantly waiting for, you know, I'll take that vacation when, I'll do that when, I'll invest in that when, because otherwise our lives are just going to be on hold forever if we keep doing that.
So true.
And then you're not even enjoying your life. I disagree.
No, you're not at all.
You're not. And you're like, oh, when I get my big break, and you just had all these little small breaks, and you're so much further than you come. Than you were. You've come so much further than you were.
Mm-hmm. I thought she was going to spin it back around to us and do a small plug, you know, because in this book.
Yeah, and I thought I was going to, but this is not my time. It's not my time. And so I felt some kind of way about that. Like, you know what I probably shouldn't do? I shouldn't do a small plug there. And I thought divorce was bad with other life lessons, because we do talk about enjoying the steps, especially lesson 10 says, just remember, progress is progress.
Making progress is
progress.
That's great advice. Yeah.
I have a hard time doing that myself, but, you know, I've already said that. And I want to say, just to add to what you were saying about, you know, making sure, like, win, win, win. Because my mother died, and I know you guys have heard this 1,001 times, but she was alive at 11 o'clock in May the 29th, and she was dead at 1:20. And she was healthy. All she had really was a cold, and then she had 3 massive heart attacks, and she was dead. And, you know, if she had said win, 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 she'd have done nothing. But, you know, when I review her life, I think of this one thing. Every WIN she got, she went out and celebrated. And whenever she decided she wanted to go somewhere, she didn't say, I'll wait until when. I mean, we went to Hawaii, Greece, Spain, everywhere, just because she was like, let's go. And then she's like, let's go to work for that. And she told Winona nothing, and then me being around them all the time, she told us to, and I don't know why Winona doesn't do it, to celebrate every small win. Because she was like, literally, when you go out here, just think about it. You're a woman, or just a person, and if you do not have the connections, literally the world is stacked against you. And whatever you've gotten, you need to be thankful for it, because it was not given to you. You worked for it.
Yeah.
And why do you normally deal with women? Do men not have this problem?
I find just in my coaching style, I work better with women. And so it wasn't always the case, but after moving through my business for a number of years, I realized this is just a better fit for me and my clients. But I do think it's something women struggle with more. I think we tend to put a lot of pressure on ourselves, think we need to not only be successful in business, but be successful wives and mothers and run the house and, you know, be the perfect best friend and the great sister and the amazing daughter. And I don't think men always put that compounded pressure on themselves. Like, yes, they maybe feel like they need to be the provider, but they tend to be a little more single-minded and single-focused in that way. And so women, when it comes to their businesses, they're often feel so overwhelmed, and they don't give themselves permission to put themselves out there as the expert that they are. They think, oh, who am I to be doing this? You know, I have all these other responsibilities. I have all these other people I need to take care of. Who am I to really put myself out there as an expert in this way and take time away from my family, and I'm not making good money yet. And they just get in their own way about it instead of just celebrating those little wins along the way, realizing that just by feeling called to put themselves out there, they're already steps ahead of everyone else who are not doing that and sitting at their desk working their 9-to-5 job, whiling their life away. That just by that spark of thinking, oh, I could do something that really helps people, they're already moving in the direction of their dreams. And if I can be a catalyst for them to get them there a little faster and feeling better along the way, I mean, that's such a pleasure for me.
That is awesome.
She has an awesome job.
I was thinking the same thing. You have an awesome job.
I do have an awesome job. I feel so very privileged to be able to do the work I do.
Do you have a question? Because I was about to ask another one. Because, I will just run on and on. Oh, I have another one. Go ahead. Once again, spotlight hugger. Anyway, I was going to ask, so do you think your background has a great
has impact on who you are today? He's narcissistic, I'm the helper. There it is.
I mean, for me, I came from an entrepreneurial family. Both of my parents were entrepreneurs in their own right. And I was brought up on The Secret and the Law of Attraction and reading all of those really great books like Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, those classics. And that definitely was with me from the get-go. I have to say, now, being almost 10 years into my entrepreneurial journey, I'm really understanding all that on a whole new level that I didn't get when I was, in my teens and early 20s, and kind of playing with it and thinking, oh, I'll just think happy thoughts and everything will work out. There's another level to it that takes it a little deeper, how you can really live and practice it in your life. But I was very fortunate to be in a house that always told me whatever I dreamed was possible, whatever I put my mind to, I could accomplish, and that my perception of my life and the life I could create was and could be my reality. And so I feel really fortunate that I had parents that fostered that within me, because I definitely wouldn't be doing what I am today without that.
So my question is, as an entrepreneur, do you think that everyone should read those books like The Secret and Think and Grow Rich and all those? Do you think that's important for us to read as entrepreneurs?
I think it's really important to understand that we create our lives, that we're not the victim of circumstances. There's nobody who's like moving pieces around and making us do things and, pushing us into obstacles. We create our own obstacles for ourselves. We're really good at it, and we throw resistance on our own path. And we also have the ability to create the lives that we're dreaming of. I mean, I'm sure we have all had plenty of examples in our own life where we see somebody who's dreamt something up and then they've created it and they live it, and it's amazing and awesome. And that's because they believed they could. They dreamt about it and they believed they could. I think those books are really helpful. They really were helpful for me. The women I work with are always really open-minded to those kinds of teachings. I don't think they're going to work for everybody, because I don't think everyone would believe in it. They might just think it's, mumbo jumbo craziness that, doesn't make any sense. But I think if you're open to the idea that what you believe actually becomes your reality, because if you believe it, you're going to take action on it. And when you take that action, it's going to manifest into something, that supporting that with some personal development and some books that help you along the way is always a good thing.
Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. I just every time I talk to you, this is only the second time I'm sitting here, I'm evaluating my business life and everything. Because the three of us have similar backgrounds as entrepreneur. I think your parents probably did a better job.
What? Our parents rocked it. What are you talking about?
That's true. Your parents did rock it.
They rocked it.
Yeah.
They rocked it.
Anyway, after you grow up in something like that, the last thing on earth that you want is a 9-to-5, because you look at them and you're like, look at that freedom, look at that responsibility. You know the drive, the creativity it's going to take. I mean, this is part of your upbringing, so you just go for it. But speaking with you goes, oh wait, right, not necessarily what I know and am familiar with is going to be what I'm going to take into my entrepreneurial life. I have a license to change it. Because often you'd be like, this is what they did, so this is what I copy. And it's like, I'm living according to their legacy. That sort of thing. I don't know. That's probably different for you. Completely different. You're probably like, yeah, whatever. She's speaking mumbo jumbo again.
No, not at all. I think I dealt with that for a long time, kind of living out my parents' legacy and what I thought they would want for me. And it was nothing that they ever put upon me. It was something that I took on myself. But until I kind of reevaluated what I really wanted for me and defined what business was right. And then I pursued and moved into coaching, which was really the perfect and right fit for me. My business wasn't the success that it is today. I was, butting up against that resistance that I was just talking about. It was like why isn't this working? Why is this so hard? And it was because I was making it hard and I was making it difficult because I wasn't feeling totally in alignment with the work I was doing. And once I found that, everything changed and it really expanded and became so much more successful and so much more fulfilling. But if we're trying to live out someone else's path and someone else's journey, or be, trying to be a version of someone else out there who maybe we view as a success, it's never going to work as well for ourselves.
Wow. I think today what our people should take away is, I love what you said. You have to live in alignment with what you are, what you're doing. You have to be in alignment, because if you're in alignment, then it just flows better, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Flow. That's a great word.
I'm so sad. Like, I know we're coming up to the end, and I'm like, no, I want it to stretch it. Since it is my show, I'm like, let's stretch it. Unfortunately, my mind can't think of another question to ask. No, I'm so joking with you. I have about 6 or 7 still in there. Like,
Cailen will come back, which is a good thing.
Will you?
Yeah, I would be happy to. I'd love to chat with you again.
Yeah.
So Cailen will come back, you guys, and I know you guys are gonna love this. And I know some of our fans personally, and I know that they're gonna be all on and be like, yes, this was the best thing ever, because I wanted to know how to. So it's gonna be great.
We did end up with a few people who wanted to learn how to do businesses correctly and clarity counseling. I am gonna ask that one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. Can you clarify clarity counseling?
Sure. Yeah. So I found, for me, as I kind of was hinting on before, until I found my perfect for me business, I wasn't making much money. It felt really hard. I didn't feel totally authentic in what I was doing, but I didn't know exactly how to change it. And then once the clarity came, once I thought, okay, this is the right business model, these are the right people to be working with, this is the right approach to take with them, and everything kind of gelled and came together, and I had that clarity, that's when things took off. And so that's what I strive to bring into my coaching, to work with women who are maybe feeling stuck and unclear, and they have a business or maybe just a business idea, and they're thinking, how do I make this work better? How do I make this really an extension of me and my passions and my talents, and kind of wrap that up in this beautiful package to give to the right people? And that's what we get clear on. That's what we work the clarity around.
Awesome.
I love it. I love it. And where can people find you so they can get clear?
Yeah. So you can find me at CailenAscher.com. It's CailenAscher. It's a funky spelling, but there's tons of great stuff there, I promise, once you find your way over. Something I'm teaching a lot on now is about how to have a 6-figure business working just 3 days a week. So I have a free training there and a guide to help you create your ideal 3-day work week that brings in 5 figures a month.
Nice.
Yeah.
I will be there again. I went once. Yeah. I'm going to go back and read that again. Like, I must have missed something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Of course.
This is where we would say, plug. Okay, as you know, we are the And I Thought ladies, and the co-authors of the And I Thought series. We have And I Thought Divorce Was Bad with Other Life Lessons. And I Thought Being Grown Up Was Easy.
You guys know this is a swipe presentation.
And I Thought I Could Juggle It All.
Front and back.
And our new book that's coming out, hopefully it will be out by the end of this weekend, is And I Thought I Did My Journey Alone. And
you guys, for this book, we need hopes, we need prayers, we need inspirational, we need whatever you can throw at us positive. If you have something negative, keep it, hold it until after this, and then you can throw that at us later. But right now, we need it all, because the PR company that represents us, the Maven PR Group, yes, I plugged them. Yes, I did. And I did it right. They have decided to submit the And I Thought I Did My Journey Alone for the NAACP Image Awards and Literary. So we need everything so we can get a nomination. That'd be great. Or them to just finish the book, which would be great too. Because, read all 94 pages. We'll take it. We'll take it. Be like, what? They finished it? Oh, yes. And they don't even have to love it. Just like it would be great. Great. And tell a friend. That's what we need all that positive energy for. Now, if we get nominated, y'all, we definitely coming back with the positive energy. All right. Also, we have And I Thought He Was the One coming up in October. Where else can they find us? They can find us on
andwethought.com, which is our official website. And as always, you can email your ladies at ladies@andwethought.com. Well, Nona has something to say about that, though, first.
Oh, how'd you know?
I always know.
Mind reading. Anyway, so we have Blog Talk Radio, And I Thought, and Roku TV. Just follow the steps that are on the website, and you can see us on the big screen, because, the bigger the screen, the better I look. Anyway, you also can find us on iTunes and the podcast at And I Thought. Always subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be amazing, because then you won't have to miss anything.
And Winona, you have something to say about comments and things.
Oh, I do have something to say about comments. Thank you for reminding me. Mm-hmm. My comments, but I already said this kind of sort of, is like what your mama said about the comments. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. We kind of mean that. Not really, but we mean that. Unless it's positive criticism. Constructive criticism, we'll take.
We'll take it. Constructive criticism all the time. Well, this is us signing off. Thank you again.
Wisdom.
Wait. Oh. See, well, how you always messing up my flow? Here we go. So, Ms. Asher, thank you for joining us. And just remember, wisdom is all around you if
you're open to finding it and accepting it. You let me finish it. Yay. Thank you. Wait.
What are you doing? What are you doing? I don't know.
Anyway, peace and love from Winona
and Jade.
Bye-bye, you guys.